Hey, good morning everyone. This is Ben, and it is a brisk 29 degrees here at camp. And I've got my heated vest, I've got my hoodie, got my headgear, and I'm still cold. But anyway, we were gonna make some coffee this morning, and I forgot my items I need to make coffee. Luckily Cody's next door, and he's gonna let me use his coffee pour through strainer. But this morning, instead of the jet boil, I'm gonna try something else or something new. And this right here is the Joulle. And this is made by STOKE Voltaics. It's a company that does personal cooking systems. And it kind of looks like a jet boil in there. So we're gonna make some coffee, and to power this thing up, we are gonna use our VTOMAN power station. But I wanna thank the folks over at STOKE Voltaics to providing me with the Joulle this morning. So let's go ahead and unbox it and check it out. So when you get your Joulle, what's included is, of course, you're going to get the unit itself, and it's got some fancy dancy writing on there, and I had to look it up. But if you want to know what that is right there, go ahead and you can Google it. It's basically Q equals 1 square RT, but it's pretty cool. It has to do something with the Joulle theory. You'll get your 12-volt battery cable. You get your really cool STOKE Voltaics decal, and of course you get a user manual. Now anytime you are using a 12-volt heating element or heating system, they draw quite a lot of power. So you're going to need shore power or a power station. And right here I've got my VTOMAN Flash Speed 1500, which is more than enough power for this little unit here. But this thing draws about 500 watts of power. So if you have a 300 watt power station, it's not going to work. But it's a 100 to 120 volts, and it comes with a nice cover with a lanyard, and it has a strainer built in. So you know, if you got to pour something out, you know, you can just go ahead and use it with the strainer. So that's pretty cool. Now it does come with a neoprene sleeve. That'll be used to protect your hands when you grab it. It's not as hot. And it also has a carrying handle right here. So, you know, you can actually pour stuff like that. It's pretty simple. There's a little hook here. You know, so if you want to hook it to something or to your backpack or a carabiner, you can do that. But very, very simple design. On the bottom, you'll have drink, cook, and pop. Now the Joulle has 3 cooking modes: drink, cook, and pop. And it has a selector switch and an on-off button. Now in the pop mode, that is to make popcorn. So if you're looking to make popcorn, put your oil in there, put your kernels, cover it, and hit the pop selector switch here, and then turn on the unit. This will automatically stop when it reaches a certain temperature, so it'll actually cook by itself. Now in the drink mode, all the way to the left, you know, that's used to boil water, heat up tea, or whatever in there. But once it starts boiling, it'll automatically shut the Joulle off. And then in the eat mode, the one in the middle, soup, pasta, and stuff like that, it will not automatically shut off. You have to manually shut it off when you get up to temperature. So it's a pretty cool system. And then of course you have your 12-volt, your inputs. So we're going to go ahead and boil some water real quick and see how this thing is. Like I mentioned, it's a little bit slower than the jet boil, but we'll see. We're going to go ahead and start the timer and see how long it takes to boil water. So as you can see, it's drawing about 437 watts on my my VTOMAN. So like I said, these heating elements draw quite a bit of power. All right, folks, so right about 6 minutes, this thing boiled some water. And, you know, it's not record time, but it is another option if you don't have a jet boil. And so we are going to go ahead and pour some coffee in here. And this morning we are having Semper Gumby coffee in the cinnamon flavor, so cinnabon. And thank you to Cody for providing me with his pour over and a coffee filter. Man, that's a great cup of coffee. So, you know, like I mentioned before, it took about 5 to 6 minutes to boil this water. But also remember, it is 28 degrees now out here, and it is cold. I mean, the water was freezing up. So, you know, real life situations in the field, we are testing it in 20-degree weather, and the Joulle lived up to its name. And I will put the website and the links in the description box below. But if you're interested in getting one of these, just go to STOKEVoltaics.com, and I'll put the link right up here. Stokes Voltaics, and this is the Joulle.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you.